guys, in today's video I'm going to talk about what to wear in a call center interview for both men and women. So my general opinion about the matter of attire during the interview is that it should be the least of your worries. And that's because most call center companies in the Philippines don't really care too much about what their applicants wear. At the end of the day, what matters most for them is how you speak English, how you communicate, how you present yourself during the interview, how you answer the interview questions. And so attire should be the least of your worries. And of course, you still want to look presentable, you still want to look put together, and I understand that. That's why I've put together a list of clothing and attire that you could wear during the interview. That being said, let's begin.
So let's start with men's top. If you want to err on the side of elegance, then always wear collared shirts. There's something about collars that magically transform a casual shirt into a dressier, more elegant one. And if you want to take it up a notch higher, maybe you want it to look more formal, way more formal, then you can also wear it in long sleeves. Of course, if you're not a fan of long sleeves, maybe it's too hot for you outside, maybe it's too hot for your comfort, then you don't have to wear them. They're pretty optional. But just make sure that you're wearing a shirt with a collar. Collared shirts will really transform your outfit for the better. Now, let's proceed to women's tops. I would say that women are luckier when it comes to clothing options because they have way more options than men. Now, remember I said that men should wear collared shirts? Well, for women, it's not necessary. There's a lot of tops that look formal without collars in them. And of course, if you're not sure whether a top is appropriate for a call center job interview, then just go for a collared top and you will never get it wrong. But I just want to let you know that there really are tops that don't have a collar, but they look formal and put together and appropriate for a job interview. Another thing is, if you want to make it look more dressier and formal, you can also look for a top with long sleeves and a flowy fabric. Their magic works all the time. One last thing that I want to add is that while men should never wear a sleeveless top during a job interview, women can actually get away with it. There are certainly some sleeveless tops and dresses that look really classy and formal, and those you can probably wear during an interview. But of course, they require a lot of figuring out. And if you just want to be 100% sure about your outfit, then just go for a collared top with sleeves and you'll be fine. And now, let's discuss the men and women's pants or bottoms. So if you have a slacks, then wear slacks. Slacks are great if you have them. But if not, then you can go for chino pants. They are a little more casual than slacks, but they're still more formal than denims, which basically makes them the perfect pants for a call center job interview because they're the right balance between too casual and too formal. They're especially perfect if you're going to a call center company with a casual or a smart casual dress code. They'll fit perfectly right in. And one of the most common questions I hear sometimes is, should you wear denim jeans during a call center job interview? And the answer to that is that it depends on the jeans. You want to go for jeans in dark, solid colors. Yeah, dark, solid colors like black, gray, and dark blue. You want to avoid jeans in bright and neon colors, as well as the ones that are embellished with sparkles, rips, and patchworks. You don't want to wear them. They're better reserved for very casual occasions, and your job interview is just not one of those occasions. The idea is to make your jeans look more like slacks, more formal, more put together, more dressy. So if you choose right, your interviewer won't even notice you're wearing jeans, and if she does, then she certainly won't bat an eye if you wear your jeans right. Another thing is, if you're a woman and you're wearing a skirt, just make sure that the skirt is at least knee level Anything shorter than that will be too uncomfortable for you. You also want to make sure that the fabric is sufficiently thick and that you wear a seamless undergarment to get rid of any panty lines. And now let's proceed to footwear. For both men and women's footwear, you definitely want to wear shoes that cover your toes, which means that you should avoid sandals and slippers. Although you can probably wear open-toed sandals once you're hired, but for a job interview, it's better not to risk it and just wear the traditional formal closed shoes. And if the company's dress code is very casual, you can probably get away with loafers. But of course, if you want to err on the safe side, it's better to wear the ones with a leathery and suede finish. They look more formal and elegant, and so you can never go wrong with them. And for ladies, if you're wondering whether or not you should wear high or flat heels, then the answer to that is don't worry about it. High heeled or flat is okay as long as you're not showing your toes. Again, reserve the open-toed sandals once you're hired, but never wear them during your job interview. And lastly, if you want to make your outfit dressier, you can try the following techniques. First is wear your tops in long sleeves. Number 2, you can wear a blazer over your top. And third, you can tuck it in. And lastly, you want to pay attention to the fabric. You don't want to wear cheap and thin looking fabrics, especially if you're wearing a solid collar outfit, because they tend to be really obvious. Thankfully, though, you definitely don't have to spend a lot of money just to get a nice looking fabric. And again, guys, I just want to remind you that before you go to an interview and before you decide what to wear, make sure to always research the dress code of the company where you're applying in. If you wear the outfits I recommend here, you're pretty much safe like 95% of the time. But if you really want to make sure that you're wearing the right dress code, just make sure to ask the company, research about it, ask the call center agents who work for that company. All right, so that's all for today. If you like more tips on how to pass your call center interview and how to improve your English and how to answer the call center interview questions, subscribe to this channel or check out the playlist in this channel and you'll see tips and tricks on how to finally land your call center job. Thank you for watching, guys. Bye.